Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Now, if you love good pitching, this one's for you. First pitch is coming up. Jackie Hillman will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, everyone knows he's one of the game's elite pitchers. So if you like good pitching, you're in for a real treat. Not many other guys compare, and the thing I enjoy the most about him is the confidence that he exudes when he's out there. Trust me, he doesn't lack it. And the opposing hitters, they feel it when they're standing in the box against him.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And that's over. 2-1.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Standing in now, number 71. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He leads the team in on-base percentage, and we all know that's become a highly valued stat in today's game. He makes things happen for his offense, and a lot of times when he's going good, the lineup is too.
So here is Avisail Garcia. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Here he comes on 2-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
A man at third with one away. Scorched to third. Scooped up. A play at the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
In now, Matt Olson, who comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two and 0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3 and 0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3 and 0. I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there in that situation, he probably had the green light 3 and 0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here too. 3-1.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Hitter, Christian Walker.
So coming to the plate, Christian Walker. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
The 0-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Jay Lee is on the mound for game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's had good success against left-handed hitters, hitting under 250 against him. When you're having that kind of success against the left-handers, you're going to be in a lot of games.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. He enters play
Leading
6th in the American
Astros.
League in the batting race.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
A high fastball is in there. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, the big thing is Forget yesterday. They got blown out, okay? We all know it. We watched it. But this is game 2. So you just go out and win the game today and start a new streak of your own.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-1 on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, they really need Mike Trout to turn it around soon. If you remember, he drove in over 100 runs last season, so everyone pretty much expected him to be a huge contributor again this year. That hasn't been the case so far, but it's still early. I'm hoping he starts the turnaround in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia sprinting after it, and foul.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
1-1. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So digging in now, Gary Cox having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Standing in, Trevor
Leading off for
Plouffe. He
Oakland.
brings a rather ugly
Shortstop,
230s batting
Trevor
average into this
Plouffe.
one. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And in the outfield, Mike Trout. May as well say highlight Mike, because every night it seems like he's putting on a highlight reel play. He can go get them. Left, right, center, climb a wall like Spider-Man if he needs to.
Now at the plate, Reyes. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
40.
Standing in, number 40. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. The 1-2 pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now at the plate, Josh Phegley, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch. The 0-2 delivery.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The A's strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now, David Lee. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Lee.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Number 3.
And I'm looking down at second base at DJ LeMahieu. Talk about overlooked. Now this guy's won Gold Gloves and people don't even know about it. He's got tremendous range, great hands, makes all the plays.
At the plate, number 3. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. And a fastball misses here to start the at bat. It's 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with one away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Three and 0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. To the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting seventh, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Two out with the man at first. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The 3-1 now to Albert. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So here's Joe Mauer. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And there's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-1 to the left-handed hitting Mauer. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come from Houston after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
LeMahieu.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Lee is under this one, and very quickly one gone. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Ready for another chance? Number 71. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Pujols has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And now a pitch on the way. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Olsen onto the grass. He's there and records the first out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Striding in once again, Michael Lee. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that one right down Main Street. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high. Mike Trout is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. To short, hit hard. Kloof has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And another foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. Digging in to try it again, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Altuve into shallow center. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for the A's so far. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in, Gary Cox. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Cox.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Fouled back. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hopped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, David Lee.
Now to the plate, David Lee. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Ball 2.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So
Now
a speed
batting,
merchant is aboard
3.
now with 1 away. So striding in, number 3. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that
Up
pitch
next
to
for
get
the
him
Astros.
go around according to the
Second
umpire.
baseman.
Sometimes it can be really
Okay.
tough for these big, strong guys
Altuve.
because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season
First
long.
baseman.
He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Here's Albert now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Swing and a line drive. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. 2 left for the Astros through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Reyes. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 19.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Number 40 is on deck. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in, number 40. He drew a base on balls his first time up. In there, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 0-2 once more. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Josh Fegley. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lee on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, number 71. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. 2-1. From the stretch. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. A's strand a couple. Halfway home, still no score. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Ready once again, Michael Lee. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back in standing. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. And again a throw. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. So here is Avisail Garcia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Ready for another chance? Matt Olson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he'd like to be. He's already in the 6th inning, though. That's the one positive, but this is a lot of pitches for the 6th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, that should make him smile a little bit. He's having a rough season, but that right there, he'll take that base hit any day.
Hitter, Christian Walker.
Into the box, Christian Walker. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled back. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2. First and second now, 1 man out. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Eddie Farmer trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Eddie Farmer.
In now, Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. One and 0 pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two men are on with two men out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. A's strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Ready for another shot now. Gary Cox.
Leading off for the
It's been an
Astros.
0 for 2 effort for him to this
Fielder,
point.
Gary Cox.
First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, David Lee.
Digging in to try it again. David Lee, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch number 100 on its way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Here it comes. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Well, it's taken quite a bit of time now. We're into the 6th inning. Pitcher really was settling down nice. That's the first hit of the game.
3.
Let's see maybe if they're able to make a little attack now.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Another look to first. Runner back safely. Standing in now, number 3, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Kloof for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 40. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 40.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Lee is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Josh Phegley.
Ready once again, Josh Phegley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. One out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Striding in once again, number 71. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. The high fastball is in there. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And yet another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Oh and 1, here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
The 0-2 home. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. One left for Oakland. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll start things
Leading
out
off
here in
for
the
the
bottom of
Astros.
inning number 7.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
First baseman, number 6, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So here's Joe Mauer as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 now to Mauer. A fastball that just misses inside.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 8th inning coming up. And we still have no score. So here is Avisail Garcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Garcia.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Fouled off into the seats behind first. Fastball got him looking. as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. Digging in once again, Matt Olson, a hit in 2 tries so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Hitter, Christian Walker.
At the plate, Christian Walker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still no score. Into the box now, Michael Lee. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Matt, real interesting pitching line here, but I looked a little deeper into the numbers and you realize he's thrown less than 40% first pitch strikes to guys. He's been really behind almost every hitter in the game, at least half of them.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Garcia is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others. But not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Number 32 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 32.
So striding in, Gary Cox. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now at the plate, David Lee. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it
to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Trout heads for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in now, number 3. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, Matt, we got a ball away. And all indications to me, they're going to stay away from him. This guy's just too good of a hitter. They're not going to flirt around with anything for him to hit on the inside half.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Softly hit to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
First baseman, number 6, Albert Pujols.
Digging in, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 home now to Albert. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back to center fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 597 for his great career, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Matt, that's why you pay to watch him play. It seems like he does something every game, whether it's a great catch, a great throw, a pretty swing, and here we catch a grand slam. That's why he's one of the best in the game.
Arnold Leon enters here,
now
looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Arnold Leon. Now batting.
Stepping in now, Joe Mauer, as he rips it on the ground to second. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Astros 5 and the A's nothing. Set to start the ninth now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Jeremy McDonald
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
Now batting, number 40.
Into the box now, number 40. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. On to Albert at first, and this ball game is over.
And with that win, they've joined some elite company. How about 110 wins? Tying them in the record books with the 27 Yankees and the 1909 Pirates. Not bad, huh?
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Houston Astros win for a division-leading 110th time. Eddie Farmer earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Jay Lee takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.